Yo YouTube, it's Tate Takes. We tapping back in with another video. You know what I'm saying? We trying to pump them Jones out, keep bringing them to you. And this one is going to be on the Cleveland Browns and Jimmy Garoppolo. And, you know, are they going to link up and, you know, maybe sign a one-year deal until Deshaun Watson is able to get back to give themselves a legit chance to be able to be Super Bowl contenders this year and the years to come. Obviously, they expect to be there when they got, you know, Deshaun Watson not only on the roster, but able to actually step on the field and not be suspended, right? But right now, it's not looking good. Obviously, I've talked about Deshaun Watson and everything that he has going on. Go check out those videos about Deshaun Watson if you haven't already. But this one in particular, we wanted to talk about Jimmy Garoppolo and what he could bring to the Cleveland's offense and their organization. First thing first, Jimmy, he's not that talented of a quarterback, right? You can find another Jimmy Garoppolo just about anywhere, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? But one of the greatest qualities that he has is just his poise, right? And his mental toughness and his IQ, his experience. You know what I mean? Experience is definitely the best teacher. There's nothing that trumps experience, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to getting on the field and being productive. You got to have the experience. You know what I mean? You got to have been there before and done it before, right? And Jimmy Garoppolo is, he's been there and he's done that, right? The only thing is he's not a made man. You know what I'm saying? He's not a made man because he wasn't able to finish the job, which he absolutely did have the chance to finish the job against KC on that bomb, that 50-yard, or you know, that lob bomb that I believe he threw to, it may be Debo, it might have been Samuels or whatever the fuck this dude's name is. Bottom line is he missed the goddamn pass and he fucked up his chance and the 49ers chances of winning that Super Bowl because the receiver that he threw the ball to had this dude beat by fucking at least 5 yards and he was dicking him, he was hard assing, and bro, he missed the receiver. You know what I'm saying? And he overthrew the receiver by fucking maybe 5 yards. It wasn't even close. But what it was is Jimmy is not used to throwing the ball down the field like that, and he just threw the ball. They probably just told him, yo, throw the ball as far as you can. And that's what I believe happened. He just threw that motherfucker as far as he could, and the timing was off because they probably don't work on that shit that much because that's not the type of quarterback he is, and he's just not, quite frankly, he's just not great at throwing those type of passes. And that was a prime example of that right then and there. And that's absolutely the reason why the 49ers, Mike Shanahan, this is exactly why they let him go, and the reason they don't want him, you know, to be a part of the 49ers no more. You know what I mean? Even despite all of the success that he had there, because, you know, it's no secret that, you know, when it comes to winning football games, he's up there with the best of them. You know what I'm saying? He's actually past the best of them. When you talk about winning percentages and, you know what I mean, like I said, just coming out on top. Now, none of that has equaled or resulted in him winning the Super Bowl. But at the end of the day, when your winning percentage is over 70%, it's hard to argue that this guy isn't a fucking decent quarterback. But the problem is nowadays these NFL execs, these NFL head coaches, they're not looking for decent quarterbacks. They're looking for elite quarterbacks. They're looking for tier 1 quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying? Because it's pretty evident if you have an elite quarterback, you're going to win that shit. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't have an elite quarterback, you're going to have a fucking hard time winning that shit. You know what I'm saying? You're going to need everything to be perfect. And when you're playing in the NFL, you're playing in the NBA, or if you're playing at any high level, not only sport, but anything that's competitive, especially in a job environment, everything ain't gonna go perfect. You know what I'm saying? That's just the world we live in. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you're gonna have to go through adversity. You're gonna have to fight. You're gonna have to jump over hurdles. You're gonna have to jump through fire hoops. That's life. You understand what I'm saying? And Jimmy Garoppolo hasn't been able to get over the top. Mike Shanahan doesn't believe that he's going to be able to get them over the top, and he's probably going to end up with the Cleveland Browns because they said if they extend this this suspension on Deshaun Watson, then they're going to go for Jimmy Garoppolo just for the year and try to make something happen with him because they don't want to waste this year of not being able to get to where they want to get to. They're hungry for a championship, bro. If you ask me, dog, they are hungry. You know what I'm saying? And they are building their organization up to be a better one. You know what I mean? It is still chaotic over there in Cleveland. It's still a lot of chaos. They're always in the media. It's never for good things. A lot of times it's for bad things. But when it comes to pitting talent on the fucking field, they've been doing a good job of that for the past few years. And they've been making strides. You know what I'm saying? Prime example is with the quarterback Baker Mayfield, another team who said this guy isn't good enough, although he got us past, you know, he got him a fucking playoff win in, I guess, 20 years, 25 years, whatever it is. He got him that win, and they said you're still not enough. Same thing with Jimmy Garoppolo. He got him to the Super Bowl, and they said you're not enough. You know why? Because they felt as though it was the rest of the team around them that actually got them to those places. And they felt if the quarterback play was actually at a higher level, then they would have won it all. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, I mean, Cleveland, like I said, I believe Cleveland is just kind of strictly looking at, yo, this dude, he wins football games. That's what we need. Just some grit and grind. You know what I'm saying? A guy who has been around the block, which Jimmy certainly has, and a guy with experience, which Jimmy certainly has, and a guy who can stay poised. You know what I'm saying? Now, do he stay poised when it come down to fucking late game situations? Not so much. But he fucking win games, and that's what Cleveland is worried about. They're worried about winning games, man. So I think he has enough talent around him over there. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you're in Cleveland, you're going to be handing that ball off to fucking Kareem Hunt if he still stays there, and Nick Chubb. That's first and foremost. Most of the offense is running through your two backs, and you got two of the fucking top 10 backs in the league, if not top 5. You heard me? Like, Kareem Hunt is a fucking animal. You know what I'm saying? He's coming behind Nick Chubb, but when Kareem Hunt was over in KC, bro, he was fucking top 3 running back, hands down. You know what I'm saying? He's a fucking man. You understand what I'm saying? Like, he's a fucking animal. He's a beast, dog. Like, and Chubbs, he's off the charts. You know what I mean? To me, he the number one back in the league. You know what I'm saying? He can just do it all. He fast, he's shifty, he can run you over. However you want it, he can do it. But like I said, Jimmy has those two dudes coming out the backfield, and then they got the young boy Johnson too. You know what I mean? As a third running back. Boy Johnson, I don't know his first name, but he's an animal as well. You got Amari Cooper lined up outside. I can't remember who their tight end or maybe who their other receivers is, but I believe they got a decent receiving core. You understand what I'm saying? Obviously, for the past few years, they had a decent O-line. You know what I mean? They've been killing the O-line for, like, as far as, like, you know what I mean, having high-level offensive linemen. They've been doing that for, like, the past few years. That's why I said Cleveland has done a lot of things to make their team a better team. You know what I mean? They have a young, sharp GM who is making great decisions and putting them in position to fucking win. Ultimately, like I said, they're always in the media for bad things, but when it comes down to football shit, they getting their shit together. And them adding Jimmy to the roster for this year is just another example of them, you know. It shows that they're all in and they're trying to win championships right now, and they've been in that mode for the past few years. And their window is, quite frankly, definitely still open. And I believe people actually do see the past few years, people didn't consider them as actual like contenders. Nowadays, I believe people believe these guys are real fucking contenders. You have to pay attention to them. And when you go to play the Cleveland Browns, they're not just a laughing stock on the field. You're going to have to bring your best game, and if you don't, you're going to fucking lose, and you're going home. You understand? You understand what I'm saying? Like, obviously they got the shit. They might have the best pass rusher in the league, and Myles Garrett. You know You know what I mean? Cleveland has a lot of good things going for him. Unfortunately, Deshaun Watson is probably not going to be able to get on the field this year. So ultimately, my take is picking up Jimmy Garoppolo is an excellent pickup, and I wouldn't be surprised if he took them all away and they fucking won it all. You know what I'm saying? Just because of the leadership of Jimmy Garoppolo, and just obviously because of the quarterback change of, the personalities of Baker Mayfield and Jimmy Garoppolo, man. I think he can make it happen. I'm not betting on him, but I wouldn't be surprised if they did. Man, that's my take. It's Tate Takes. We out of here. You already know how I'm coming. Let's get it. Ha!